If I woke up tomorrow completely out of shape, overweight, exhausted, overwhelmed, and starting from zero, here's exactly what I would do to lose weight. Because I've been there and I know exactly how hard it is to start from scratch. You're not going to start in fantasy land where you wake up at 4 a.m. and eat organic air. You're going to start with real world beginner stuff that actually works. Because most people don't fail weight loss because they're lazy. They fail because the fitness industry hands beginners a plan designed for someone who's already obsessed with fitness. And then they act shocked when people burn out by Thursday. So, if I had to start over, I would ignore almost everything online, except for this. No detoxes, no extreme diets, no 90-minute punishment workouts, and definitely no fitness coach yelling at me like I'm training for the Navy SEALs when I'm currently getting winded putting socks on too fast. We're fixing this realistically. The very first thing I'd do, I'd walk every single day. That's it. Not because walking is flashy, but because walking works. It burns calories, improves energy, reduces stress, and builds momentum. And most importantly, it's sustainable. I'd start with around 10 to 20 minutes daily. No perfection, just consistency. Because beginners constantly underestimate how powerful basic movement becomes when you actually do it regularly. And in a second, I'm going to tell you the nutrition rule I'd follow first. Because this one change alone would probably improve results faster than most fat loss hacks online. But first, there's something else beginners always seem to get wrong. I would stop trying to become a completely different person overnight. This destroys people. You go from eating takeout every day to meal prepping 7 days a week, workouts twice a day, drinking a gallon of water, tracking every calorie, and pretending you suddenly enjoy kale smoothies. That's not transformation, that's a hostage situation. Your body and brain need time to adapt. So instead of trying to overhaul my life in 48 hours, I'd focus on building a few repeatable habits. Because consistency beats intensity every single time. Now here's the nutrition rule I'd follow first. Make eating slightly better, not perfect. That's it. I wouldn't obsess over eating organic food, keto diets, fasting, carb timing, or whatever trend TikTok discovered this week. I would focus on more protein, fewer liquid calories like sugary drinks and sodas, more filling meals, and less mindless snacking. And honestly, I'd probably eat the same meals most days because decision fatigue crushes beginners. I know it can get boring, but the more choices you force yourself to make, the more likely you are to end up stress eating cereal at 10 p.m. while you're telling yourself, tomorrow's the real start. Now, here's the part most people skip, and it's actually the reason they regain the weight later. This matters way more than the motivation. I would stop focusing only on weight loss and start focusing on identity. This is a big deal because people who succeed long-term stop saying, I'm trying to lose weight, and start becoming someone who actually takes care of themselves. That changes everything. Now workouts are not punishment, they're just part of who you are. Healthy meals are not temporary suffering, they're just normal behavior. And this is why small wins matter so much early on. Every walk, every workout, every better choice. It's evidence that you are changing, even before the mirror changes. Next, I'd add some simple strength workouts 3 to 4 times per week. Nothing crazy. Some bodyweight workouts, resistance bands, basic movements. Because beginners do not need advanced programs. You need consistency, confidence, and momentum. That is it. And honestly, your first workouts are mostly about teaching your brain, we do this now, not becoming a fitness superhero overnight. And most importantly, I would expect bad days. This is where people sabotage themselves. One bad meal, I ruined everything. One missed workout, I'll start on Monday. Nope. If I had to lose weight starting from zero, I would stop restarting. I would just keep going because successful people are not perfect. They're just better at getting back on the horse quickly. That's the real difference. So, If I had to start all over tomorrow, I wouldn't chase perfection. I'd build simple habits, simple meals, simple workouts, and simple consistency. Because complicated plans create overwhelmed beginners, but simple plans create momentum, and momentum changes lives. If you're trying to lose weight starting from 0 too, start small. Take the walk, do the workout, make the next meal slightly better. And if you need extra help staying consistent, check out the links I have down below. I've got beginner-friendly tools, programs, and resources. They're designed to help you build real momentum without overcomplicating the process. You've got this. And of course, if this message helped you today, subscribing and sharing this with your best friends helps me make more videos for the people who really need it.